Alright guys, what is going on? We're here with another episode of this weekly sports podcast. This is episode 7. 7 straight weeks. Hey, we're getting to 10. We're continuing to grow. Sports been decent. I tried one of these before on my last channel, which I don't talk about that channel much anymore because it got copyrighted shit, and it didn't do good. This is only doing around 30, 40 views. Already blowing that out of the water. That tells you how bad it was. So I'm gonna keep going. Not a lot of baseball news this week, but one thing I'm gonna focus on. Yeah, Super Bowl. No, I'm gonna give you my prediction at the end, but there's one. The All-Star snub of the fucking year. What were they thinking? Okay, so first off, the All-Star, it was new voting. I think I watched or heard something. It's like the owners or officials or whatever voted, plus the media and the players. And you want to tell me that Joel Embiid does not get into the All-Star game on the East? He wasn't going to start, but I think he could have made the reserves. And I'll tell you who I would have taken out. But let's go ahead and get the starters for the East. And I have no problem with these starters, to be honest. I could make a case for Isaiah Thomas starting over Kyrie Irving, but they both have had pretty good seasons, so it was kind of difficult there. So I really don't see anything wrong. We got Kyrie Irving, DeMar DeRozan, LeBron James, Greek Freak. I can't say the guy's name, but damn, what the season this dude is having. It's unbelievable. I don't know what else to say. It is fucking insane. I love trying to catch as much Bucks games as I can. It's fucking crazy. They're fun to watch. They really are. Then we got Jimmy Butler. A lot of controversy with him. Him and D-Wade took to the media about how they're not impressed with the team or whatever. Then Rondo goes on Twitter to go at what he has to say. It's all just a mess. And if you got a problem, this is just me. I don't know. This is just what I would do. I'm not a fucking NBA player, so I don't know what the mentality is or whatever the hell. But I would just go and tell him. I would go in the back, have him, have your little players meeting and fucking say it. Don't go to media. I hate when stuff like that happens. But whatever. Okay, so now we're getting into the reserves for the East. John Wall, Isaiah Thomas, Kyle Lowry, Kemba Walker, which he is having a good season. This is his first All-Star appearance, so I think he deserved it. Paul George, Kevin Love, and Paul Millsap. So, where I would put in Joel Embiid. First off, where would you put Joel Embiid? Who would you take out? Here's the deal. To me, either Kevin Love or Paul Millsap would have to go. I don't care which one it is. Kevin Love and Paul Millsap has both had good seasons. A lot of people on Twitter were taking to it saying, "Why is Paul Millsap going? He's boring to watch." Same thing was said about the Spurs, but you know what? How great they were. The Tim Duncans and all. To be honest, they were boring to watch, but I knew they were good. Same thing with Paul Millsap. He's boring to watch. I live in Atlanta, and I watch a lot of Hawks games. But this dude is consistent. You know what you're gonna get, and you're gonna get a good game out of him. So he deserves to be in the All-Star game. Kevin Love, same as well. He's been good. He's been pretty decent this year. But Joel Embiid, what is it? Oh my god, dude. What he has done. Some of the stuff. When him and Ben Simmons get on the court together, y'all better watch out. That's all. Just watch out. That's going to be lethal. Lethal. Damn. So that is the Eastern Conference. The one snub would be Joel Embiid. I don't really know who else. If you have one out of the East besides Joel Embiid, let me know. I wouldn't say anybody else, to be honest. So I think the East was pretty much covered. The West didn't have a snub, like outside of the teams. I would like to see my man Jokic get in the game, get in the All-Star game, just because what he's done over the last couple of weeks have been insane. Jesus, give this dude something. I think he's supposed to be in the rookie sophomores or World versus USA game, but he just got down with the injury. I don't know when he'll come back. I read something on it earlier, but I just fucking forgot. I just hear a count meow in the back. I'm pretty sure you heard that. That was pretty loud. But, I don't know. Just a Denver Nuggets fan, so I would like to see one of my Denver Nuggets fucking players get on there. But, so here we go, the starters. You got Curry. My boy Harden today just got another 50-point triple-double. The first person in NBA history to have multiple 50-point triple-doubles in one season. Yeah, making history out there. You got Durant. Obviously, he's had a good season, even though I'm not going to start the Warriors stuff. It pisses me off. I just do not like the Warriors. And for all these people who come on here new and haven't listened to any other podcasts, I didn't like them before they got all good. This is good. I just never liked him. And with all this other stuff, just kind of grew a little bit more hate for him. So, you got Kawhi Leonard. Good. That was a good pick. Got Anthony Davis. I think he's injured. Or maybe he's already back. Dude's got a lot of injuries, so you never know. But Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson. This starts with reserves now. Russell Westbrook, Klay Thompson, and Gordon Hayward, who's had a pretty good season after he started the year on the injury list. I think he did, right? Okay, yeah. You got DeMarcus Cousins, who's had a pretty good season. I think Kings did sign him to a pretty lengthy deal. For a while, I always thought he was going to get traded, but he signed another deal. You got DeAndre Jordan, Marc Gasol, and Draymond Green. My one big gripe. Dude, there's no way you cannot tell me that Curry deserves to be starting over Westbrook off of what Westbrook has done this season. I do not give a fuck about how he's a 2-time MVP, unanimous MVP. I don't give a fuck. You got Westbrook in here. I'm practically averaging a triple fucking double. You cannot tell me. No, you can't. Don't even try to make an argument. I don't care what he's done the past 2 seasons. I don't. Russell Westbrook is having an insane year. It's between him and Harden for the Western Conference MVP. That's it. It's between those two. I just would say that I don't know how he's not. Curry's a good player. I'm not down the guy, but Westbrook has been better. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say in the comments. I don't get a lot of comments like that. But if there is any new people out there who are like, they got any big thoughts on this, which I'm glad a lot of viewers don't, because I don't have to go back in here and start griping back with some of the people. But that's just it. I'm just saying we're going to get away from the NBA before I get mad with Westbrook not starting. Let's flip the notes over. Look what I got on the back so we can start this rest of the half of the podcast. That was a good start of the podcast. I ain't ready. I'm feeling fucking ready. All right, here we go. We started the week off with Logan Forsythe traded to the Dodgers. Dude, his tie's late. Fuck. Traded to the Dodgers. Wow. I even wrote that right and I still said it wrong. For Jose De Leon. A lot of people were pissed. A lot of people. Because they feel like they traded their number one prospect for an average player. But I dug deep into his stats and looked up a lot about this guy. I've seen him play before. My favorite team is the Blue Jays. They're in the same division. So I've seen him play last seasons. But here we go. I dove right into this. I spent 40 minutes just taking a look at everything. Last season, he hit .264 with 24 doubles, 20 home runs, and 52 RBIs. He's pretty good defensively. Next season, he's only getting paid $7 million. For that, that's pretty damn good. But he has, and then after that, he has a season. Next season, he has an option for 2018. I don't know if I would have gave him my top prospect for 1 year and then an option. I don't know. I think I would probably kept that option, but still, I would not give him my top prospect for that. I understand if people say something about that. I understand that. But hey, his WAR over the last 2 seasons has been 8.4, puts him at 6th in the MLB. All in all, I think he's a great player. Honestly, there's a lot of great players. So I think he's good. he's above average, to be honest. 6th in wins above replacement. He's good defensively. 20 home runs, 264, 24 doubles, 52 RBIs, but he does not steal much. But all in all, you're getting this thing where I feel like the Dodgers are in win now mode. You see them go to the playoffs, and you see them not do much. I mean, they're choking. So I think they needed a better second baseman than Chase Utley. He was getting old. He was getting up there. They couldn't get Dozier. They actually had Jose De Leon, but they couldn't package enough prospects around him, I believe, which is what happened to get a Ryan Dozier. I understand the dude's a beast, but a lot of people were saying that they just gave up their top prospect for an average player, and I disagree. He's not average. I feel like he's a little bit above average, and I feel like if he would have had a little bit of a longer contract, they would have had more control. I feel like this deal had made a lot more sense. It still does, but just I think I would have probably gone for somebody with a lot more lengthier contract is what I'm trying to say. What I was failing to say. But here we go to a minor deal that happened, I think today, or maybe yesterday. Brandon Morrow signs a minor league deal with the Dodgers. So, God, Blue Jays. I'm a Blue Jays fan. We had such high hopes for him. We really did. Had such high hopes for the dude. And his shoulder problems, we let him go, whatever. But at one point in one season, the dude was hitting 100 on the gun, and he looked like he was pretty good. I thought he was going to have an amazing upside. The shoulder injuries kind of killed him. Not really found his way. I think his bullpen, in the bullpen last year, he went 1-0 with a 1.6 ERA and 18 appearances, but still had the lingering shoulder problems for the Padres. If they keep him in the bullpen, it's pretty good. He's got to invite to spring training. I think they got to put him in the bullpen. Don't start him. I don't think they need to start him. Just don't even try. Yeah, I'm done with the Dodgers now. All right, here we go. So Greg Holland signed I think it was a couple days ago actually, and it was a 1-year deal with the Rockies. And just what I put in the notes: good if healthy. He'll be good if he's healthy, even though it is Colorado. I really do feel like if you're good, you can go to Colorado, give up maybe an extra run or so because just the climate. They play above whatever. It's mile high, baby. I mean, figuratively and literally, if you guys know what I'm talking about in the Denver place. But I feel like he'll be just fine. It's only a 1-year deal, so if he does not turn out well after coming back off that season where he didn't play with an injury, it could go good or it could go well. You never know what's going to happen just off of a 1-year deal. But we had, I think this was earlier in the week. I was sick when this happened. I didn't feel like making a fucking video. But Jared Saltalamacchia has signed with the Toronto Blue Jays. Invite to spring training. If he makes it to spring training, if he makes it up to the MLB, I believe his deal goes up to 1-point-something million. So, I think he'll make it. We need a backup catcher, so he needs to make it. We've let go Josh Tolley, not Diano Navarro anymore, and all we got is Russell Westbrook. No, goddamn Russell Westbrook. Russell Martin. Why? I knew it. I just didn't say it. Russell Martin. And I think he can play first base. Decent deal. I think he makes it. I think we'll have him as a backup catcher. No major problems with me. It's a decent deal. We needed a backup catcher. I don't know if we go out and sign another backup catcher, just in case he doesn't. But I have it all the faith. I think he played last year in the MLB for the Tigers. I think it was the Tigers, or maybe it was the Marlins. But yeah, last piece of MLB news: Yorana Ventura was a fatal car crash. Man, it's just we're losing a lot of players. I think there was one last week too. Another player. It's crazy. Man. Sad stuff there. I didn't expect none of that to happen. Ventura had that classic fight with Machado last season. You know, he had a decent, God, I can't believe I'm talking about a decent career. I just don't think man, crazy, right? Alright, we're going to have to get up to the sad stuff. Am I right or wrong here? And get into some NFL news. So, I was wrong in my predictions with one thing. I straight up said, if you go back and listen, Packers were beating the Falcons. I didn't have much faith in the Falcons. I did after they fucking blew them out 28, I think it was, to fucking 0 in the first half. Fucking insane, dude. Oh, God. I was like, at that moment, I was like, yeah, it's fucking over. I don't even care. They come back. Julio Jones hits the nastiest stiff arm. And he comes up and scores again. It's 30-something to 0. And it ends up Falcons winning by big time. I think they're serious. I really do. But they're facing the fucking Patriots. The Patriots, they're not losing. It's tough to say. Here's the deal. I'm not a Patriots fan. I don't like the Patriots. Here's the way I am with sports. There's always these one teams. There's always these teams. Since I can remember, since I've been watching the sport, they're always winning. And you want somebody to just upset them to go away for a while. And it hasn't ever happened with the fucking Patriots yet. Then I just don't like the Patriots. I want to see different teams. And I'm glad the Falcons have went because it's the first time I've went since '98. I was 2. It's been a while. I'm glad new teams stepped up in there instead of the Packers, which Packers versus fucking Patriots would have been crazy. But this game, it's going to be close, I feel like. Matt Ryan having an MVP type season. I'm gonna say it. A lot of people are saying they're already giving it to him. I'm going to say it is an MVP type season. It might just happen. He's playing phenomenally. Julio Jones, dude, man, fucking crazy. He had 2 foot injuries, like 2 injuries in the 1 foot, and he still went out there, put up 100-something yards. Crazy athletic, crazy good. Crazy good. Can't say nothing about him. But here's my prediction. I just want to see the Falcons win. It'd be nice for a Georgia team to win a championship before I get super old and don't remember this shit. Care to remember. The Falcons gotta win. But let's be honest, the prediction here is the Patriots are winning. It's all Patriots. And then I don't want to say that, but Falcons, we had to wait 18 years for the Falcons to get in the playoffs. I mean the Super Bowl. We're gonna fucking wait another 18 years. I think it'd be nice to see them win, but they're not happening. It's not happening. Patriots got this in the bag. I'm just saying. It's going to be close, but the Patriots got it. Here we go. Another sad news. You know who died? But again, Teddy Bridgewater is going to be out a whole nother season with that ACL injury. He tore his ACL back in preseason, pre-training or practice or whatever. And I didn't expect anything of the Vikings. Now, the Vikings had a decent season. I think they started undefeated. They were one of the last undefeated teams in the NFL before they lost or whatever. And last game of the season, I think Sam Bradford broke a record in something, and I think they're going to move forward with Bradford. I saw a lot of news articles, a lot of people asking and wondering, is Teddy Bridgewater tradable? After the performance Sam Bradford had, Sam Bradford, dude, he was not injured. He played full season. First time forever. I think that if he comes out here and plays a good again, I think that they would think about trading Teddy Bridgewater. Or maybe not. Teddy Bridgewater is good. But he's 2 seasons with not playing could hurt him. Could hurt his career. Or maybe you just trade him. See if he can go play somewhere else. Shit. The Browns could use him. God, I can't believe I said that, but sorry for all the Browns fans out there. If there even is any listening to this. Oh, man, Browns fucking suck. What a joke that is. But that's going to do it for this podcast. Another solid 20-something minutes. Getting it done, guys. Let me know your Super Bowl prediction. Are you with me? Do you want to see the Falcons win it? But honestly, they're not going to. Your biggest all-star snub. A lot of people, I think, say Joel Embiid. And what are your thoughts on Embiid news from this week? And with that being said, make sure you hit the like button. What are you waiting for? And I am out. Thank you so much for watching.